Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of 60 Formula. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Friday. It's that TGIF, baby. Time to relax. The weekend is finally here. What do you say to that, Britney Spears? Gabowie. Oh, Miss Gila, can I get a speak? That's a good girl. Ready? Stay. Go ahead. Good girl. Good girl.
So what are you guys doing this weekend?
You guys doing something fun with your pepperoni pizza? Look at Britney Spears. He's like, are we doing something fun this weekend, Daddy-O? We're going to be bringing you guys a whole bunch of cool videos this weekend. So if you're just sitting at home, get ready, get Freddy. We got that good stuff coming your way. And don't forget, if you're a patron, you're also going to get an extra special secret episode over on the Patreon page, baby. So what are we talking about today? Britney Spears is like, Daddy-O, don't waste any time. Let's get to the topic. Today we're going to be talking about why Siberian Huskies are super duper popular. Why do you see them all the time on the YouTubes? Why do you see them every single day when you go out? Why does every single person have to have a Siberian Husky? They're like the Dalmatians after 101 Dalmatians came out a long time ago. Today we're going to be solving the mystery as to why Siberian Huskies have gained popularity over the years and why it seems like every single person is into them. Of course, we all know they're fluffy and cute and their eyes are super duper pretty, but what is the real reason? There's got to be something behind all of the popularity when it comes to Siberian Huskies. So what is it? Well, today we're going to unravel that mystery, and we're going to teach you guys exactly why Siberian Huskies have gained a lot of popularity in the last few years. So come with us, will you, on another episode of 60 Formula, where we find out why Siberian Huskies are so popular these days, and why Gila has to always sit on her booty in the most recent episodes. Are you ready, lady? Speak. All right, let's go. Before we get into today's episode, we want to thank you guys so much for helping us reach 48,000 subscribers. We got to 48,000 subs last night, and Britney Spears went absolutely loco. He was like, I can't believe everybody loves us so much. We cannot believe that we reached 48,000 subs. Reaching this kind of milestone is just such a crazy accomplishment. We are super humbled, down on our knees. Thank you so much for allowing us to be a teacher and entertainer for you when it comes to Siberian Huskaroni pizzas. So getting into it, why are Siberian Huskies so popular? What's the deal, Lemon Peel? How come Siberian Huskies are exploding everywhere you look? It all started about 8 years ago in April when this show initially aired on television. Game of Thrones aired on April 17th of 2011 to pretty good reviews. It was released on HBO, and HBO always had an amazing track record for making incredible television shows. So it wasn't strange that Game of Thrones was an initial success when it came out. It blended the best of fantasy with modern day issues, and its unforgiving nature left everybody in awe when their favorite characters were always killed off. But besides this, one of the most alluring elements to Game of Thrones were the animals, and let's not forget dire wolves. If you're familiar with Game of Thrones, you know that the show's main protagonists have these pets called dire wolves, and they very, very closely resemble Siberian Huskies. Now the show starts off with the characters picking them up as pups, and as the show progresses, the dogs get older and everyone eventually, inevitably, falls in love with them. So Game of Thrones was not afraid to show off pets that people could have, and trust me, people were definitely interested in getting pets like this. Okay, now let's fast forward to January 3rd, 2014. This is the first day that Gohan the Husky, the YouTube channel, posted a video. Now, if you guys are familiar with YouTubers and Siberian Huskies, Gohan the Husky is at this point, if I'm not mistaken, the biggest Siberian Husky channel on YouTube with over 1.6 million subscribers. Now, the date of his first video is important because January 3rd, 2014 would have been between Season 3 and Season 4 of Game of Thrones, which was a huge time for the show. This was a point in the show where people were super duper hyped about what was going on. Usually television shows, if they're going to be popular, it takes them a couple seasons to ramp up and get everyone invested. So at season 3, which ended after summer, Gohan the Husky had made his debut onto YouTube, and that YouTube channel quickly began to grow. So you're probably wondering, yo, are you blaming this all on Gohan the Husky and Game of Thrones, bro? No, of course not. But what I'm saying is by the end of 2015, 2015, Siberian Huskies were on the forefront of both television and YouTube. Both of these platforms are the predominant forms of video media. So if you're not watching YouTube, you're probably watching television, and vice versa. If you're not watching television, you're
Probably watching YouTube.
And because of these two situations, inevitably, they became extremely popular, not only in television shows, but in commercials and advertisements, yada, yada, yada. So at this point, we call that number one. We're gonna lump all that together and call that internet and television exposure. That's the first reason Siberian Huskies eventually became popular. The second reason Huskies gained a huge amount of popularity is because in the last 5 to 8 years, millennials have deeply affected the way things go, not only in politics, but in the marketplace. If you don't know what a millennial is, it's just someone that's born between 1980s, could leak over into the 2000s. I'm not even really sure the time span, but basically millennials are a type of generation. And a lot of research has been done in the past few years and found out that millennials are switching over from having kids to having dogs. There's a whole bunch of reasons why this is occurring. First of all, there's way more information available these days about dogs. People are putting a lot of money into researching dogs, what type of foods affect them in what ways, what's good for them, what's bad for them. There's just way more information out there. Because of that, there are better foods, there are better companies, there are better treats, there's better toys. And another reason is because for millennials, dogs are more often more affordable than children. Millennials tend to do the more economic thing, and doggos seem to be the economic choice. Let's not argue here. Dogs are definitely back in style. So because of the growing popularity on YouTube and television, and because millennials have decided to have dogs over children more often, this has helped in the increase in popularity of this breed. And that leads us to our third and our last reason why Siberian Huskies are so popular. Number 3 is because Siberian Huskies are exotic looking, but they're also manageable. When it comes to getting a dog, most people want to look for a dog that looks exotic, looks crazy. People are like, I want something different, something that matches my personality.
I'm crazy.
And Siberian Huskies do look exotic, especially to the United States. And if you live in the South USA, they definitely look crazy. It's always fun to be different, have different things in life, and I think that's where the mentality comes when people want to get a different looking type of dog. Now, coupled with that, Siberian Huskies do really well at adapting to all different types of climates and all different types of family situations. Most families will be able to get a Siberian Husky and transition them into the house with children or other dogs or even cats with ease. And because of this, because things are so easy with getting Siberian Huskies, most of the time they become a widely popular breed for people to seek after. Now this sounds all good and great because Siberian Huskies are beautiful, they're wonderful, they got little teethers and cute little lips and they put their paw on your knee. But this has caused a lot of problems as well. A lot of Siberian Huskies are ending up in rescue homes and shelters because people who can't take the proper time to take care of their Huskies, people who just go, you know, I saw one on Game of Thrones, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get one, but they don't have the proper finances or the proper housing or the proper responsibility to take care of them. So they ultimately give them up. And that's a super duper sad story.
Isn't it, Britney Spears?
So the popularity of Siberian Huskies, while it is great because now people can educate themselves on the breed and we can get to know them better, we gotta be careful because we don't want to breed too many of them and cause them to end up in kill shelters and things like that. That is no bueno, my friend. Yeah, tell them. So after tons of research, we're pretty sure these are the 3 catalysts to why Siberian Huskies have gained so much popularity over the last few years. They're exotic looking dogs that are easy to adapt to your home and lifestyle. They're finding a market of people who are much more interested in dogs instead of children. And finally, pop culture has helped to popularize the breed as well. I gotta be honest, I ain't helping the cause. I'm making everybody go, oh my good golly goodness, I just want to boot that snoot. We hope you guys had fun today. We had a blast hanging out with Britney Spears and Gila, teaching you why Siberian Huskies have blown up in popularity over the past few years. If you had fun and enjoyed this episode, don't forget to smash that like, hit subscribe, and maybe hit that bell so you don't miss any awesome Siberian Husky videos. And until next time, we'll see you with another video of guess what? Yep, whatever we make. Peace!